In this video, we will discuss about the type of research. There are various type of research, but today we will discuss only of some important type of research. These are descriptive research, analytical research, applied research, fundamental research, quantitative research, qualitative research, conceptual research, empirical research, one-time research, longitudinal research, field setting research, laboratory research, simulation research. One by one, we will understand all these type of research. First is descriptive research and analytical research. Descriptive research, as the name suggests, descriptive means describe things as it is. Researchers has no control over the variables. Researchers only report what has already happened and what is happening. Research is based on the survey method. Example, frequency of shopping. Analytical research, the researchers has to use facts or information that is already available and analyze these facts to make a critical evaluation. For example, excessive use of video games, how affects the teenagers. Applied research and fundamental research. Applied research, finding a solution for immediate problem facing a society or an industry or business organization. Example, finding the solution to control air pollution. Fundamental research, research concerned with generalization. Research concerning some natural phenomena or relating to the pure mathematics. The motive of this research is to gain advanced knowledge. For example, exploring the human genome, mapping and understanding of the human genome to advance knowledge of genetics and disease. Second example, understanding particle physics, studying subatomic particles and forces to advance knowledge of the fundamental laws of physics. Quantitative and qualitative research. As the name suggests, quantitative work in the quantity or amount. It is tested by statistical methods. Example, conducting survey to determine the percentage of city's population that owns a car. Qualitative research, it concerned with qualitative phenomena. It is based on narrative, not on quantity or amount. For instance, investigation towards human behavior, what people think or do certain things. Motivational research comes in qualitative research. Technique used include interviews, story completion, etc. Example, examining the effects of sleep deprivation on mood. Interviewing cancer patient to understand the emotions experienced during different treatment. Conceptual research and empirical research. Conceptual research related to some abstract ideas or theory. Philosophers and thinkers develop new concepts or reinterpret the existing ones. Example, theories of formation of. There are different theories for origin of the universe. Aristotle theory, Nicholas Copernicus theory, Galileo Galilei theories. Concept of evaluation. Darwin's theory for natural selection, Herbert Spencer theory for survival of it. Empirical research relies on experience and observation. That's why we call it experimental type of researches. In this research, new data is taken where working hypothesis is formulated and gets to the probable results. One-time research and longitudinal research. In one-time research, researchers collect data at a single point in time. In longitudinal research, a study design that involves repeatedly observing the same subjects over a long period to detect changes and patterns. Field setting research, laboratory research, simulation research. In field research, researcher done research in field. Laboratory Research. In laboratory research, research is done in labs like formation of drug or medicine or making of skin products. Simulation research. So in simulation research, a researcher constructs an artificial environment within which relevant information and data is generated and it is studied to understand the system. It gives the user a way to experience the situation without really experience it for real. Example, trained astronaut in artificial environment to survive in space. Simulating flight dynamics and testing aircraft designs.